Learn how to use the window confirm method to present a yes or no options to users. In this example, we want to look at the JavaScript confirm box, and we want to see how it helps present a yes or no option to users to capture their decision as a Boolean value, either true or false. If you know about alert box in JavaScript, you can see that alert box are used mainly for giving information. But a confirm box, as we are going to be looking at it in this example, ask a question. So it gives the user two options, either yes or no, that is okay or cancel. So this is incredibly useful for double checking high stake action. For example, like when someone wants to delete something, you usually see something like, are you sure you want to delete this? So that is one of the use cases of the confirm box, as it helps with high stake actions, like when you are asking questions. So if they click OK, JavaScript register it as true, and if they click cancel, then it will register it as false. So let's look at an example that demonstrates this together. So let's move into the script stack and let's make a function. And let's name that function anything. But in this example, I'll call it my function. And inside it, let's make a variable and call it txt. That is text, a shorthand for text. Now that we have this variable, now, since confirm box asks questions, it will be ideal to use a conditional statement to check for something that will give a process of either yes or no. And so let's go ahead and make use of a conditional statement. So let's make use of an if statement in this case, and then put our test inside. If confirm, press a button. And inside it, then our variable that we made initially, pass the value into it. You pressed OK. Then, if not, so add an else statement to handle that part. So let our output be pressed the other way around. We pressed cancel. It's a string, so it has to be in a quote, single or double quote. Press cancel like this. So now that we have this, it's now time for us to find a way to output what we have on the screen. And how do you do that? Well, let's attach another method called document.getElement by ID of demo, because this is going to be responsible for writing the output into the DOM and give us an output. So whatever the txt value is will be printed on the screen. But right now, you are not seeing anything, and you cannot see anything yet because we have not provided a mechanism through which interaction can happen between what we have in our script stack and our HTML doc part. So let's move back into the HTML section inside this code output, and let's add a simple button. So button, click me. So let this be the text. And now we have the button, but this button is too tiny and small. So let me add a style to it, ID of btn, which I already styled in my CSS. Okay, good. And now let me add an event listener to it, which is an on-click event. When it is click, then something should happen. So what should happen when we click it? Then call our function. Not just the function name, but call the function with opening and closing bracket like this. So if I go ahead to click this, just watch what is going to happen. Now you can see, press the button. Where is that coming from? So that is coming from here. Then OK and cancel is coming from one of these. OK and cancel. So if I click on OK, what do you think is going to happen? Then there is going to be another text that is displayed. Let's check. You can see you pressed OK. So I will refresh again and I will click cancel this time around. Now look at it, you pressed cancel. You can see that each of these text is conditional. So it will show OK if you pressed OK, and it will show cancel if you pressed cancel as the output. So this example shows us when you click me, so a pop-up appears asking you to make a choice. So the code listens to your choice using an if-else statement and updates the text on the page to match exactly what you click. So when you need to make a choice about a decision in your code or in your application, then this is one way through which you can do it. You can see that this confirm box allow us to be able to make a decision just by clicking on OK or cancel. So this part of our code, confirm pressed a button, is what is responsible for launching the modal pop-up window with your message. So what am I saying? Is that you see this box, this is the modal, this thing itself, this container is the modal, and this part of our code is what is responsible for popping it up with our message, just like an alert method. So it also processes all code execution until the user click on one of the buttons. Look at it, I cannot do anything again on the page until the user makes a decision of either to click OK or cancel. And this is where the magic part is. So the if confirm else statement, the confirm function turns into a value once click. So when you click OK, it turns the value into the function into true, running the code that is inside the if block. And when you click on cancel, it turns the function into false, and it will now run the code inside the else part of our conditional statement. And the document.getElement by ID, this part, it's responsible for taking the result string message and update the empty div div elements that I have here in my HTML part, so that the user can see the visual feedback of their choice on the page. Now, here are a few key takeaways from this lesson. So I'll click on OK now so that it can pop up a text for us. Number one, the window.confirm method always results in either true, OK, or false, cancel. So those are the two options available for this method in JavaScript. Number two, you can write simply as confirm method without the window prefix. So in a nutshell, I can as well go ahead and write it this way: window.confirm, and it will still work. But I can easily omit this prefix with confirm alone, and it will still work. Number three, it is perfect for confirmation step, like when you want to delete items, when you want to navigate away from an unsaved form, or when you want to reset settings. So these are the use cases for the confirm box in JavaScript.